Before you go ahead with your weekend plans, it's time to brush up on all your personal finance updates of the day. You're at the right spot as you're watching Money Time. I'm Srisha Tiwari. Let's get started. Starting today with the much awaited news of the day, RBI today hiked the repo rate by 50 basis points to 5.9%. This step will lead to higher interest rates for borrowers. So get ready to pay more for home, auto and personal loans. Home loans in the country have already become costlier by more than 1% in the last 1 year. Banks are expected to further hike the rate of interest of home loans after RBI's latest decision. Talking about RBI, the central bank has projected average inflation for entire financial year 2023 to remain above the upper band of tolerance level at 6.7%. The Apex Bank's governor Shaktikanta Das has said that after the MPC meet that inflation will taper down from September quarter onwards, retail inflation will eventually fall below the upper limit of the tolerance band in the March quarter of FY23. Das has also said that geopolitical tensions due to Russia-Ukraine war have triggered unprecedented price rise in international market. Over to real estate. According to real estate consultant Airox, property prices in the top 7 cities of the country have risen by 1 to 2% on quarterly basis in September quarter. On an annual basis, prices have risen by 4 to 7% in the third quarter of the current calendar year. Throwing some light on sale of residential units, Airox has said that sale has also been robust in the September quarter, both on annual and quarterly basis. Moving on to macro level, the RBI has said that the country's current account deficit has increased by 78% quarter on quarter in quarter 1 of FY23. Current account has registered a deficit of $23.9 billion in the June quarter. It was $13.4 billion in the fourth quarter of FY22. In the June quarter, it has increased to 2.8% of the country's GDP. In year-ago period, current account was actually in the surplus of 0.9% of the GDP, and the current account of a country indicates how much export and imports of goods and services that the country has made for a particular period of time. In a good news for all those who believe in traditional investment schemes, private sector lender ICICI Bank has increased interest rates on fixed deposits on different tenures. ICICI Bank account holders can now earn an interest rate of as high as 6.1% on FDs of 3 years, 1 day to 5 years. This is the highest rate of interest that account holders can earn by opening an FD with the lender. After the recent rate hike, account holders will get interest rates in the range of 3% to 6.1% on FDs of different tenures and 0.5% more for senior citizens. Whereas on FDs of 5 years, 1 day to 10 years, senior citizens get higher interest rate of 0.6%, but only till October 7, 2022. LIC Mutual Fund announced the launch of a new multi-cap fund. The scheme is known as LIC MF Multi-Cap Fund. The open-ended equity scheme would invest a minimum of 25% each in large, mid and small cap stocks. The remaining amount will be invested wherever the fund manager would think would be the most profitable. Yogesh Patil will look after the fund. The NFO will open on October 6th and close on October 20th, 2022. Next up on the airline industry, Tata Group-owned private airline Air India has reduced concessions given to senior citizens and students. The full-service carrier used to give 50% concession on the base fare of flight tickets in the economy class. But from September 29th onwards, elderly and pupils will get only 25% concession. It was not too long ago that Indian Railways had also ended concessions to the senior citizens. Also, another update for senior citizens, the government has increased interest rates on senior citizen savings scheme by 0.2% to 7.6% for October-December quarter. Interest rates on 3-year time deposit with post offices have also been increased by 0.3% to 5.8%. The government has also raised tenure and interest rates of Kisan Vikas Patra. Interest rates on small savings schemes have been hiked in line with the RBI's decision to hike the repo rate by 0.5%. The repo rate currently stands at 5.9%. Let's talk IPO. Oxygen generators manufacturing firm Airox Technologies has filed preliminary papers with SEBI to float its IPO. The issue will be 100% offer for share. Promoters will offload their stake worth 750 crore rupees, and the medical equipment manufacturing firm has said in a preliminary papers that it enjoys 50 to 55% market share in the medical oxygen market. And benchmark indices bounced back today as the Reserve Bank of India hiked repo rate to 5.9% after falling for 7 trading sessions in a row. Sensex 30 climbed more than 1,000 points to close above 57,400 points. The broader NSE Nifty climbed 1.64% to end above 17,000. Among the 30 share, Sensex packed Bharti Airtel, IndusInd Bank, Bajaj Finance, Titan, Kotak Mahindra Bank, HDFC Bank and Tata Steel rallied the most. International oil benchmark Brent crude futures jumped more than 1% to US $89.54 per barrel. It's festive season and so is the season for shopping. Multi-brand retail store Croma has launched festive season offers. It is giving up to 32,000 rupee discount on TV sets, gaming laptops and ACs. It is also giving discount of up to 64,000 rupees on refrigerators. HDFC Bank credit card owners will get 10% instant discount of up to 3,000 rupees. EMI offers and steep discounts are also available on other home appliances, tablets, wearables and so on. And ending today's bulletin with Vande Bharat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi flagged off the Vande Bharat Express, which routes from Gandhinagar to Mumbai today. The semi-high speed train will take 6.5 hours to reach Gandhinagar from Mumbai. It will run on 6 days except Sundays. This will be the third Vande Bharat train in the country. The other two run between New Delhi and Varanasi, and the other from New Delhi to Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Katra. And that was the last of Money Time for this week. But don't worry, all your personal finance update is on us. We'll be back with more on Monday. Until then, quickly download Money9's OTT app so that you don't miss out on any of our exclusive content. And yes, keep watching Money9.